And it also talks about the other aspect of it in terms of leadership that I think finance should have, which is empathetic leadership. I am probably one of the strongest proponents of having empathy in leadership, not sympathy. So a lot of times you get that confused, right? Sympathy is saying, hey, I'm sorry you're going through that, or you had a bad day. I'm really sorry that that's happening to you. Sympathy and empathy are completely different. Empathy is looking at that situation and envisioning yourself going through that, right? Envisioning yourself going through that difficult acquisition, envisioning yourself going through that difficult time period where you're challenged with cash or you're living. You can immerse yourself and you can see the perspective, views, and insights from somebody else's perspective. That emotional leadership is a superpower, right? And that's one key aspect that I think a lot of finance, CFO, FP&A professionals can have inside the business. So many times inside the business, we just look at it from this quantitative, we look at it from this like calcular perspective, right? We look at it as always cost benefit, right? I got $1. Is that dollar going to make me $2 or $3, or is it making me less than $1? Right. But when we're talking about managing that stress and leadership inside of a business, we have to change our reference point. And I think empathy and bringing leadership into that's that example that I shared. That was empathetic leadership. And I remember taking the founder aside and said, thank you for that. I needed that check and balance because I know inherently my experience, my expertise, and kind of leading through acquisitions and leading through acquisitions that didn't happen as well too. I had that inherent bias. So that's one thing. That's a second key takeaway that I want you to have when you're looking at mastering your emotional intelligence, right? One of the best ways is slow down.